Chapter 50. Anna. Mummy's packing. She doesn't have much. The small bag she took with her to the hut and a few bits I persuaded her to take from her own wardrobe at Oakview. I sit on her bed, wanting to beg her to stay, but knowing it's pointless to try. She won't stay. She can't stay. The police will be back, and next time they won't let me off so lightly. It's going to be hard enough convincing them I know nothing about my parents' crimes, without worrying about whether Mum is well hidden enough. Won't you at least stay for the party? Mark said. When she announced at breakfast she would leave today. She's seeing the new year with us. I'm not really one for parties, she said easily. She loves parties, at least the old mum loves parties. I'm not sure about this one. My mother has changed, and I don't just mean the weight loss and the dye hair. She's anxious, subdued, constantly watchful. She's been broken, and now my grief is twofold. I am mourning not only your mother, but the woman she used to be. I make one final attempt to keep her. If we told the police everything, Anna, no, they might understand why you did what you did, and they might not. I fall silent. I'll go to prison. You might too. You'll tell them you've only known since Christmas Eve that I'm alive. But do you think they'll believe that when it looks as though Tom and I planned this together when the house is in your name now? That's my problem. And when you're arrested, it'll be Mark and Ella's. Do you want the little girl growing up without a mother? I don't. Of course I don't. But I don't want to be without one either. Mum sips up her bag. There, done. She tries for a smile that convinced neither of us. I reach for her bag, but she shakes her head. I can imagine. In fact, she breaks off. What is it? You'll think me ridiculous. Try me. Could I say goodbye to the house? Just a few minutes. I pull her to me, hugging her so tightly. I feel the very bones of her. Of course you can. It's your house, Mum. Gently she breaks away, smiles sadly. It's your house. Yours, Mark's and Ella's, and I want you to fill it with happy memories. Do you understand? I nod, blinking hard. Mark and I will take Ella around the park, give you a bit of time to say your goodbyes. I don't think her ridiculous at all. My home is far more than just a house, far more than bricks and mortar. It's why I wouldn't countenance Mark's suggestion that we sell up. Why I didn't want to challenge Robert Grant's design extension. This is where I live. I'm happy here. I don't want anything to change that. In the park, Mark pushes Ella's pram and I tuck my hand into the crook of his arm. You haven't had a call from the police, have you? I look at him sharply. What do you mean? Why would I have a call from the police? Mark laughs. Relax. I don't think the FBI have caught up with you just yet. The guy from CID said he'll ring today to let us know if he'd managed to get any DNA from the rubber band. I've had nothing on my mobile and I thought they might have tried the house phone. Oh, no, nothing. The prams will leave puddle tracks on the path. Actually, I've been thinking about that and I think we should drop it. Drop it? Mark stop short, and I walk into the pram handle. And we can't stop it. It's serious. The nurse said no police. If we drop it, they'll stop. You don't know that. I do. I take my arm from Mark's and begin walking again, pushing the pram away from him. He runs to catch up. Please, Mark, I just want to forget about it. Start the new year off on a positive note. Mark is a big believer in fresh starts, new chapters, clean pages, perhaps all counselors are. For the record, I think it's the wrong thing to do. I want to move on from what happened to my parents, for Ella's sake. I look down at her, as much to hide my face as to reinforce my point, feeling guilty for using her as emotional collateral. He nods. I'll tell them we're dropping it. Thank you. My relief at least is genuine. I stop again, this time to kiss him. You're crying. I wipe my eyes. It's all a bit much, I think. Christmas, New Year, the police. Mum, I get as close to the truth as I dare. I'm really going to miss Angela. Did you spend much time together when you were younger? You never talk about her. I didn't realize you knew her that well. The lump in my throat hardens and my chin wobbles as I try my hardest to stop myself from sobbing. That's the thing about family I manage. Even if you've never met before, you feel as though you've always been together. Mark puts one arm around me, and we walk slowly back to Oakview, where twinkling lights around the porch mark the start of New Year's Eve and the beginning of the end of this terrible, wonderful, extraordinary year. Mum's in the garden. I slide down the glass door, and she jumps, painting on her face until she sees that it's me. She's not wearing a coat, and her lips are tinged with blue. You'll catch your death, I say with a wry smile. She doesn't return. I'll say goodbye to the roses. I'll look after them, I promise. And make sure you put in objection to Mum. She stops in mid-sentence. Her shoulder sags. It's time to go. Inside, Mark opens up a bottle of champagne. An early New Year. We clink glasses and I fight back tears. Mum holds Ella, and they look so alike. I try to fix the moment in my memory, but it hurts so much. If this is what it's like to lose someone slowly, I would pray for sudden death every time. A sharp break to my heart instead of the slow splintering I feel right now in my chest, like cracks crazing across a frozen lake. Mark makes a speech about family and reconnecting, about New Year's and new stars. This last was a wink in my direction. Try to catch Mum's eye, but she's listening intently. I hope the year brings health, wealth, and happiness to us all. He raises his glass. A very happy New Year to you, Angela, to my beautiful Ella, and to Anna, who I am hopeful might this year say yes. I smile fiercely. He will ask me tonight at midnight, perhaps, when my mother is on the train to heaven knows where, and I'm grieving on my own. He will ask me, and I will say yes. And then I smell something, an acid burning like melting plastic, teasing my nostrils and catching the back of my throat. Is there something in the oven? Mark is a second behind, but quick to catch up. He moves swiftly to the door and into the hall. Jesus! Mum and I follow. The smell in the hall is even worse, and below the ceiling hangs a mushroom of black smoke. Mark is stamping on the doormat. Black fragments of burning paper fly out from beneath his feet. Oh my God, Mark, I scream, even though it's obvious that wherever flames there were have been extinguished, the cloud of smoke already dissipating. It's okay, it's okay. Mark's trying to stay in control, but his voices are not higher than normal, and he's still stamping on the doormat. It's the rubber surround I could smell, I realize. Whatever was put through the letterbox has disappeared. Will probably have burnt itself out, even without Mark's input. Paper kindling designed to frighten us. I point to the front door. Sweat trickles down the small of my back. Someone has written on the outside of the stained glass panels on the paper section of the door. I see the block capitals distorted on the different thickness of glass. Mark up to the door. The letters written in thick black marker pen. Pound cherry.